I remember watching sci-fi shows back in the 70s, and I was fascinated by the replicator, where they could take one of anything and make as many as they'd like. I can do that same thing now with molding and casting products from environmental technology. ETI has been in the business of molding and casting products since 1969, so they've got it right, and they've got just the right products for every job. If we start with molding putty, this is a two-part putty that you mix together and then apply it to a surface, and it dries pretty quickly. It's great for a surface that's flat, something you can get to and you can hold that putty on there. Of course, you can use it with resins, you could use it with clay. It's also food safe though, so now you could mold things that you see, perhaps a metal belt buckle like we have here, and turn it into chocolates. Then we have silicone paste, and the cool part about the paste is the open time. It's about 3 hours, a little shorter if it's warmer. It looks kind of like icing, and it doesn't sag or drip, so if you want to mold something that's vertical on a wall or maybe up on a ceiling, the paste is exactly the way to go. You can put it on in layers, build up the layers until your mold is just perfect. So now that we have our mold done, what do you do next? Well, coat the mold with a mold release. And that way the release helps that casting that you've made pop right out without any problems. And if we're going to cast resin, well, I've got a couple options for you to choose from. Fast cast, it really is fast. It dries in about 10 minutes. The cure is hard, solid, and you can actually watch it go from the clear liquid you pour in the mold to the white finished product. Of course, if it comes out white like that, you can drill it, you can sand it, you can trim it, and you can paint it. It takes acrylic paints really well. If you want to dye the material before you even mix that resin, you can add in some of their colorant. And they've got some great colors so that you've got a great base right when it comes right out of the mold. If you're looking for a clear embellishment though, easy cast is the way to go. It takes longer to cure, but the end result is crystal clear, just like glass. And lastly, a pour-on finish that we could put in a serving tray or put it on a countertop. It gives you a glass-like finish right on that surface. Whether it be an old belt buckle or a piece of wood trim, anything you find, you can be a replicator at home with products from environmental technology. ETI has what you need to take one of something and make as many as you'd like.